Good afternoon, children. Now we are learning our Unit 16 Microorganisms. Today we are going to continue the topic Uses of Microorganisms. Vaccines. Vaccines are prepared from dead or weakened microbes. Edward Jenner. Important one mark question. Edward Jenner was the first person to discover smallpox vaccine, and also he coined the term vaccination. So when the vaccine is injected to the body of the patient, the body produces antibodies to fight against the germs. So these antibodies remain inside the body and protect from future invasion of the germs. Therefore, vaccine is otherwise called as immunization. So vaccination is otherwise called immunization. Example for vaccine are MMR, mumps, rubella, measles, and then BCG, bacilli, calmette, urine. Vaccine is given for preventing tuberculosis. Children, nowadays government advise all the people to use the vaccine Covaxin or Covishield, because these two vaccines produce the antibodies to fight against the disease corona. Uses of microorganisms in agriculture. Natural fertilizer. Children, microorganisms are called as decomposers because they act upon degradable waste. So during the process, nitrates and other inorganic nutrients. So first one is nitrates and other inorganic nutrients are released into the soil, making the soil fertile. So this compost is called as natural fertilizer. Some of the example for types of biofertilizer are Rhizobium, Azotobacter, Azospirillum, PSM, Azolla, Cyanobacteria, AM fungi. Nitrogen fixation. Rhizobium bacteria living in the root nodules of leguminous plant and enrich the soil by fixing the atmospheric nitrogen as nitrates, which are essential for the growth of plants. Children, in this picture, Rhizobium bacteria living in the root nodules of leguminous plant and enrich the soil by fixing the atmospheric nitrogen as nitrate, which are essential for the growth of plant. So some free living bacteria in soil like cyanobacteria, Nostoc, can also fix nitrogen biologically. Biocontrol agents. Microbes are used to protect crops from pest. So பூச்சிங்கிட்டேருந்து செடிங்களை காப்பாற்றுறதுக்கு. So biocontrols agent. Some of them are Bacillus thuringiensis. So for the plant cotton helps to control insect. And then trichoderma, example fungi, help to protect roots and controls plant pathogens. And then baculoviruses attack insects and other arthropods. Our next topic is uses of microorganism in industry. Sewage treatment. Aerobic microbes are allowed to grow in the primary effluent. Aerobic microbes meaning the microbes which use oxygen for respiration. So aerobic microbes are allowed to grow in the primary effluent. Effluent meaning liquid waste. So here effluent meaning liquid waste. So during the secondary stage of wastewater treatment. So these microbes consume the major part of the organic matter in the effluent. Example, Nitrobacter in the anaerobic treatment of sewage, and then Methanobacterium is used. Production of biogas. So human and animal fecal matter. So fecal meaning solid excretory, and plant waste are broke down by anaerobic bacteria to produce methane. Methane meaning biogas, the gas which are released from organic waste. So along with the carbon dioxide and hydrogen. So these bacteria are called as methanogen. Production of alcohol and wine. So alcoholic drinks are prepared by fermentation process using yeast. Sugar present in grapes are fermented by using yeast. Example, beer is produced by fermentation of sugar in rice and barley. And then microbes in retting and tanning. Children hear retting meaning soak in water to soften. அதாவது ஒரு பொருளை தண்ணியில் ஊற வச்சு அதை சாஃப்ட் பண்ணுறது, அதுதான் ரெட்டிங். ஸோ மைக்ரோப்ஸ் இன் ரெட்டிங் அண்டு டேனிங். அண்ட் தென் டேனிங் மீனிங் மேக் சம்திங் ப்ரௌன் ஆஸ் எ ரிசல்ட் ஆஃப் ஸ்பெண்டிங் டைம் இன் சன். So flax plant are tied in bundles and kept in water. So bacteria loosen the supporting fibers of the stem by acting on the stem tissue. So this process is known as retting. Example, linen thread is made from this fiber. And then Pseudomonas aeruginosa. In tanning industry, bacteria act upon the skin of animals and makes it soft, and therefore it become pliable. So here pliable meaning easy to bend, easy to bend, bend. So pliable meaning easy to bend. Uses of microorganism in daily life. Our first use is making bread. Children, we all are like to eat bread and cakes. So for making bread and cakes, yeast is used in bakeries. So they are added to the dough to produce carbon dioxide, which makes the dough rise, and then bread and cakes are soft due to carbon dioxide gas. So chlorella green algae, which is rich in protein and vitamins, is added to the dough to enrich bread with nutrients. And then preparation of curd and cottage cheese. So lactose in the milk get turned into lactic acid by the action of lactobacillus, which is bacteria. So therefore milk become thick curd. So it gives sour taste. So light sour taste. When curd is processed with cottage cheese known as paneer is obtained. Uses of microorganism in human intestine. Lactobacillus acidophilus that live in the human intestine help in digestion, very important, help in digestion of food, and fight against harmful diseases causing organisms. And then E. coli bacteria living in human intestine help in synthesizing vitamin K and vitamin B complex. And uses of microbes in food process. Microorganisms commonly used for food processing as yeast, bacteria and molds. The fermentation process, which is carried out by microorganisms, result in the production of organic acid, alcohol and ester. They help to preserve food and generate distinctive new food products. And then food preservation. So two techniques are followed in food preservation. They are, we know, the traditional techniques and modern techniques. So traditional techniques are fermentation, pickling, boiling and sugaring are the traditional techniques followed in food preservation. Let me explain you one by one. First one is fermentation. Fermentation is the microbial conversion of starch and sugar into alcohol. So it makes food more nutrients and palatable. So palatable meaning pleasant to taste. And then pickling. So pickling is the method of preserving food in an edible antimicrobial liquid. So it is of two types, chemical pickling and fermentation pickling. So first one is chemical pickling. The food is placed in an edible liquid that kills bacteria and other microorganisms. Example for chemical pickling is vinegar, alcohol, vegetable oil. So these are pickling agent. And in fermentation, pickling, bacteria in the liquid produce organic acid as preservation agent that produce lactic acid due to the presence of lactobacillus. And then boiling. So boiling liquid food items kill all the microbes. Example, we boil milk and water to avoid the causing diseases. And then sugaring. Sugaring is used to preserve fruits in an antimicrobial syrup with fruit such as apples, pears, peaches, plums are in a crystallized form so that the product is stored in dry condition. Our next topic is modern techniques. Pasteurization. So pasteurization is important 2-mark question. So it is the process for preservation of liquid foods. So this method was invented by Louis Pasteur in the year 1862. Children, milk is preserved by this method. It is heated up to 70 degrees Celsius to kill the bacteria, and it is cooled to 10 degrees Celsius to prevent the growth of remaining bacteria. So then milk is stored in sterilized bottle in a cold places. Uses of microorganism in food production. Probiotic. Probiotic are live food supplements used in yogurt and other fermented milk products. Example, lactobacillus, acidophilus and bifidobacterium bifidum. These bacteria improve the microbial spectrum in the gut and thus contribute the following effects. First one, decreases the risk of colon cancer and decrease the cholesterol absorption, and then prevent diarrheal diseases by increasing immunity. Our next topic is harmful microorganisms. A few microorganisms are harmful to plant, animals and humans. They cause diseases and hence they are called pathogen. So simply, the microorganisms which are cause diseases are called pathogen. Pathogen enter into the body through cuts and wounds in the skin, mouth or nose and causes diseases. Viruses causing flu are spread through air when the patient sneezes. Droplets containing virus spread into the air and it get entered into the another person when he breathes. So some of the diseases caused by microorganisms in plants, animals and humans are given in the table. So these two are disease caused in plants. Citrus canker. And then potato blight disease. Diseases caused by microorganism in plants. Plant disease, citrus canker. Causative microorganisms, Xanthomonas axanopodes, bacteria. Mode of transmission, it transmits through air and water. And then symptoms, lesions on leaves, stems and fruits. And then preventive measures are copper based bactericides can be used. And then second one is potato blight disease. So this is the example, potato blight disease. And then causative agents are Phytophthora infestans, Phytophthora infestans fungi. And then mode of transmission is air. Symptoms, brown lesions on the surface of tuber. And then preventive measures are fungicides are used.